Welcome back to Honest News Network. Well, folks, I was just watching the FBI lie through their teeth, and watching the police, the sheriff, lie through his teeth. And this is the newest, I think, the newest, what do you call it when they? Anyway, the newest interview, not an interview, but you know what I'm talking about, when they sit there and talk to the media and get the information out. Press conference, I guess you call it. Anyway, they gave an 800 number to call the FBI for tips. And so I called in with a tip. How come nobody's investigating the lower level shootings? You know, the shooters on the lower levels. And they hang up on me. Can you believe that? They actually hang up on me. They won't talk about it. They do not want to talk about the lower levels. We have evidence of this, people. Are you listening? We've got evidence that there is shooting from the lower level. And the FBI doesn't want to talk about it. Now that's strange to me. How come, they don't want to talk to us about the lower level? They said that they want tips. I mean, is this strange or what, people? So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to call FBI while you're I'm going to go live with this, so you all can hear the response that I get from the FBI. So let's go ahead and do this. This is live in progress, a call to the FBI to see what kind of response we can get.
You have reached the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Major Case Contact Center. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima 2. Thank you for calling the FBI's Major Case Contact Center. The purpose of this line is to receive information regarding the FBI's major cases. For other law enforcement matters, please contact your local law enforcement agency or hang up and dial 911. Please listen carefully, as our options may have changed. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other purposes.
To leave a tip regarding the Las Vegas Strip shooting, please press 1.
If you are calling to...
One moment while I transfer you to the next available representative. This call may be recorded or monitored.
Thank you for calling the FBI. Can I get your first and last name, please?
Actually, I'd rather not disclose my name if it's possible.
Bear with me just a moment, please. And what can I help you with today?
Yeah, well, we have video footage of shooting that was taking place at the lower levels of the building that are actually not from the 32nd floor. And
No.
Excuse
You
me?
yourself have video footage?
It's on YouTube. It's available. And what I don't understand is why this is not even being looked at by the FBI. There's nobody looking at this.
Well, we are aware of the videos showing shooting from lower floors online. Do you have specific information relating to anyone who was obtaining this footage or anything pertaining to the shooter or anyone involved with him?
Well, I guess what why I'm bringing this to your attention is I was just watching the press conference with the FBI, and he never made any mention of any shooters on the lower levels. Why is that not being brought out?
Sir, I can't disclose that information at this time. We're not looking for investigative advice. We're looking for specific information relating to the call to the shooter and anyone who may have been involved with him. Do you have any specific information relating to the incident itself?
I thought that was information relating to the incident itself.
Okay. Well, we are aware of these videos, sir. Do you have any other specific information to provide?
No, well, I appreciate you letting me know that you are aware of those.
We thank you for your call, sir. You have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we know that they're aware of the lower level videos. So why aren't they talking about it? Why aren't they talking about it? Anybody else have any ideas? Why aren't they talking about it? I'd like to know. I'd like to know why there's no mention. No mention at all about this lower level shooter. It's really interesting. That's strange to me that they are not talking about it. Is that not strange to you people? I'd like to know. I mean, that is strange. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why is that being played down? Why is that being played down? We have video footage of a shooter on the 3rd, 4th level, and they don't want to talk about it. The last guy hung up on me. This guy actually talked to me about it. He says, we do know about it. Okay, if they know about it, why aren't they talking about it? And I just watched the latest press conference. And the latest press conference, he actually says that they don't know why he did it. Still talking about this other guy, Paddock, right? Still talking about the 32nd floor. No mention by the FBI of the lower level shooters. That's crazy, people. That is just absolutely crazy. I mean, does it get any more bizarre than this? That they know about the lower level shooter, but they're not even talking about it? They haven't mentioned it to the American people? And they still want us to go with the narrative that they're this old guy. Folks, let me show you some pictures of this guy with his girlfriend over there in the Philippines. Let me just show you some of these pictures. Hang on. You got to see this. I'm telling you, this guy does not seem like he's capable of doing this, that he's capable of carrying these things out. Look at these pictures. You tell me that this is a guy that's capable of carrying this out. Look at him over here on the right. I mean, this is a pretty recent picture, people. This is recent. Okay? These are recent pictures. I'm trying to find, I thought I had a better picture. That's a little more close-up. Here's a close-up of him. He's making eye contact. He's having a conversation. He's sitting there helping them cook. Does this sound like a kind of a guy that goes and takes a bunch of guns up into a hotel room and shoots a bunch of people like they're fish in a barrel? Come on, people. Let's think for ourselves instead of letting the FBI think for us. Does this really look like a guy that would pull that off? I don't think so. I don't think so. And the FBI does not want to talk about the shooter on the lower level. I mean, we're not at liberty to talk about it, he said. Did you hear what he said? This is classified information. He told me he could not talk to me about it. This is crazy. He does look normal, doesn't he? He does. His brother's the one that looks crazy. But this guy right here looks pretty sane to me. His own girlfriend. This is his girlfriend. Let me see if I can find the picture of his girlfriend in this picture. It doesn't show her in this picture. She's this person, I believe. Pretty sure it's this person here. This is his girlfriend. And she said he was a loving, kind man. Now, what are you going to believe? You're going to believe his girlfriend, or you're going to believe everything else? I mean, she would know, right? Really strange. Very weird, people. Something just does not add up here. Something doesn't add up here, people. Why doesn't the FBI want to talk about the shooter on the lower level? This is, if I didn't have Jesus in my heart and the love of God in my heart, this would be scary. I'm scared for the American people. This is scary stuff. When your own FBI doesn't want to talk about video footage that shows clear shooting from a lower level, you talk about a cover-up. My goodness. I wish I could find that video again with that shooter on the lower level. Let me see if I can find that. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen. Has anybody listened to this FBI guy yet? Let me let you hear what he's got to say. This is the latest. This was just today, okay? So I want you to hear this. You tell me why the FBI never mentions anything about the lower levels.
Thank you, Under Sheriff. I'm very pleased to announce that Clear Channel Local here in Las Vegas has partnered with the Metropolitan Police and with the FBI to reach as many people as we possibly can. We're starting an information campaign seeking true knowledge as to what happened in the events leading up to and involving this incident.
I just offered him true knowledge.
The billboards will be displayed throughout the Las Vegas area. They will have the badge of the Metropolitan Police and the seal of the FBI on it, along with the terms, if you know something, say something, along with a phone number, which we've agreed will be 1-800-CALL-FBI. This is critical for us. As
I know something. I just called and let you know what I know.
We will not stop until we have the truth. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rowson. Next up, I would like to have Chair of the Clark County Commission.
So they say they're not going to stop until they get to the bottom of this or until they get to the truth, but they don't want to talk about the shooter on the lower level. Well, they don't want to talk about it, but I do. So let's go ahead and bring that footage up again. Let's go ahead and watch this footage once again. Let's go look at the footage they don't want to talk about if they haven't taken it down by now. I think this is it right here. So this is the footage they don't want to talk about, people. Are you watching? This is the footage they don't want to talk about. So let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Right there, baby.
That's the
fourth floor,
gunfire.
not the 32nd. Right
One
there.
more time.
And notice the sound is off with the light because he's filming from a throw distance.
Okay, so why did they blow out the windows in the 32nd floor? Let me tell you what's going on here. This has the Illuminati signature all over it. They chose the 32nd floor because they are the Masonic, the Illuminati. The 32nd floor, that 32 was what they chose because of that. Okay, they wanted to leave their signature. But it was also to draw attention away from where the gunfire was really coming from. And I have a feeling there was more shooters in this. I have a feeling there was shooters that are not yet come out yet. But this is a clear video footage. You can hear the shooting and you can see the gunfire. And yet I call up to give a tip to the FBI and they say that's classified information. We don't want to talk about that. Well, why not? Why don't you want to talk about it? That's what I'd like to know. How come they're not talking about it in the news? Why is this being covered up? That's what I'd like to know. I'm going to watch this again.
Right there, baby.
That's the
Fourth floor,
gunfire.
not the 32nd. Right
One
there.
more time.
And notice the sound is off with the light because he's filming from a throw distance.
Now, don't we have a video footage or a picture of the receipt where Paddock actually checked in? We have that information, right? So if he checked in on the 32nd floor, then why are they saying the shooting took place from the second floor and that's where they found his body? Was he running between fourth floor and 32nd floor? No way. No way was he doing that. Okay? Not that old man. No way. So, without question, they are the ones that chose him. They went in there, they set up his room, they put guns all over the place after they did the shooting. That's what they did. And it just makes sense to me. Because here's this man that I just showed you pictures of. There's no way, people, that this guy pulled this off. I'm just going to tell you, there's no way. And his brother's now saying, you know what they did? They put a bug on him and put a Steven suit on him. He's talking about the Men in Black. What he's trying to say is, I know my brother. And if my brother committed this, then we're all in trouble. Okay, that's what he was saying. I went back and watched his distraughtness and all that. His brother is right now terrified. He's thinking, if they went after my brother, then we're next. Because my brother wouldn't do something like this. Okay, people? This is a guy that his brother says he was a big brother to him, but more like a father figure that took him camping. He choked up in tears when he talked about how well he took care of him and his mother. How he made them rich. He gave them money so that they could live comfortably. This is not a guy that has the MO of blowing a bunch of people away at a music concert. I'm telling you right now, they set this guy up and the real shooting took place from fourth floor or third floor of this hotel. They went into his room afterwards, blew the windows out. You trying to tell me nobody saw these windows being blown out? That there's no glass on the ground? Come on, people. That he had to blow out the windows to shoot? You telling me there's no windows in the hotel room where you can shoot out the windows? And you have to break the windows to shoot out of a window? Come on. Are we really that stupid, people, to believe that? I hope not. I really hope not. This is total lies. Total lies. Deception. This is all lies, people. This guy right here was set up. He was set up. The Lord told me that way at the beginning. He told me he was set up. Now I see what the Lord was telling me. This guy was set up. And now it's coming out through the real news that's being taken down off YouTube that this all connects to the Bush family and the Clintons. More than likely, this is the Weather Underground. The deep state Weather Underground. Yep. Deep state Weather Underground. Oh my. You know, I'm just thankful that I could sit here in my home and I don't have a gun in my face. I don't have, I just thank God that it hasn't gone to the place where it's going yet. It's going to get much worse, people. It's going to get much worse. But I'm just thankful for the liberty I have right now. I'm thankful for the freedom I have. I thank God for the roof over my head. I thank God for the sanity and the soundness. I thank God that up to this degree we're safe. But you know as well as I do that they're going to let people into this country that are not going to think twice about killing Americans. They're not going to think twice. These people hate us, and they know it. That's why they let them into America. I told you, and I'm going to keep telling you about this guy that I met at the gas station. I still don't know why I walked up to him and did this, but I walked right up to him, just as bold as a lion, and I said, "You're here to blow us up, aren't you?" And he said, laughing, he said, "You should be happy." He's laughing. He says, "You have Obama to thank for us being here." And I'm supposed to thank him because he's here to blow us up. That's what he told me. This is a local gas station here where we live in Michigan. Yeah. They're here to blow us up, people. And we should be thankful. We should be thankful that they're here to blow us up. And so, through Obama, they've been brought into this country, and a lot more would have been brought in under Hillary Clinton. You know that. And I'm going to tell you, I'm on the fence with Donald Trump to some degree. And if he doesn't know what's going on, they're keeping him in the dark. But this is a Muslim takeover, people. And I know I've got listeners on this broadcast that get upset with me when I say that, but it's true. This Weather Underground. Oh yeah, it's beyond Obama. It's beyond. This is just. It's the occult, and they're connected to all through the whole thing. I mean, it's just. I can't help but be reminded of what Kennedy said. Right? Kennedy's speech. It's monolithic. It's monolithic. Guerrillas by day and guerrillas by night. Right? Amen. Well, I thought I would bring this information to you folks, let you see that they're actually not even telling the American people that they are aware of a shooter on the 3rd or 4th floor. They're not even aware of it. They're not telling us. No talk about it in the media. Even you can't tell me the media doesn't know about this video footage. But it's a total blackout. Nobody's talking about it. we'll keep you updated as the information comes in. Be ready, people. Just be ready to meet the Lord, because you don't know what hour you're going to meet him. God bless you.